Alrighty, let's get cracking. We gotta restart the mission, which I think is fine. We haven't done this in a minute. I don't need no many. I don't need no many harpoons, dead. Okay. Plop that up. Active, passive, good. Good. Still remembers that. PLAN South Sea Fleet withdrawing. PLAAF conducting. How would you pronounce that? Plaff. Conducting. Sounds like some language's onomatopoeia for vomiting. Plaff. That's no slight to them. I'm just being silly. Plaff conducting retaliatory airstrikes against Vietnam and Malaysia. Anyone see that video that went up recently on YouTube? I think CW Lemoyne linked to it. I forget the guy's name. Gronky. I posted footage of him dogfighting Malaysian Su-30s in an FA-18. It's pretty cool. Conduct a T-LAM strike. Why am I looking at this? I don't know what to do. It was doing that, like, previously, wasn't it? Taking forever to load for my SSD. That's a game engine thing. Okay, good. Truth is not on. Ah, we're in dangerous waters. I still got my red thing going on. Yay. Awesome. Here we go, man. Oh my god, I can see things. It's great. I'm gonna say screw the recommended launch site. I go straight up the middle. Gonna launch right here. The first wave of Tomahawks are gonna go after this SAM site. We'll send like 2 or 3 there, I think. Maybe 4. And then the rest to the runway. Play RA and Cavitate. Oh my god. The graphics are so much better. Yes, and that's saying something. You know, it's bad when you're saying the DW graphics are so much better. Look at that. Water with waves. It's great. Alright, 3 a.m. Yeah, the timing on this mission is weird. Why would you do it so I'm like approaching the shore as day is breaking? It is at night. Maybe I should have changed that. Oh well. That could be something from the book. Isn't this whole campaign based on the book? Oh, this race is going to take over 5 hours. It's going to be daylight. Potentially go a little faster. Let's get a toad out here. How's that game volume? Get a little boosting. How's it going, Maestro? New DW, you talking about modern submarine 2? Is that what they call it? It's just like a placeholder name at the moment or something. Oh, let's where is anyone nearby? I don't think so. I want to check. Oh, get that out of here. What is this? Okay, well the autocrew didn't find anyone, so that's always a good sign. I want to charge the air. Because we got 12 T-LAM shots to make, so this is going to go down to 56. That's not good. That's only enough for 3 torpedo shots. Oh, Dimitri, thank you for following 10 minutes ago. I appreciate it. Oh, I just realized this red goes so nicely with my lights. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, detail. I can see things. I can make out individual grains of noise. This window could still be a little bigger on my screen, but that's fine. I guess does even going to the side even help the throat clears be that much quieter at this point? The gain boosted up so high. Oh, look at this. Oh, I got baffles. I got baffles. It's a brilliant thing. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're good. Doesn't seem anyone's around. Let's go ahead and do this snorkel job here. I gotta be like 55 feet for that or something, don't I?
Make my depth 0, 5, 5 feet. Dive by.
Yeah, modern naval warfare looks interesting. Hope to see more of that coming out soon. I know Uncle Neil posted it on the front page of Subsim, and then the thread blew up. 58 to 56, huh? We'll do 55. I know this is kind of sketchy to do. I wouldn't really do this close in. Do more out here in the middle of nowhere. Someone might get a radar hit off a snorkel mast. But we need to charge that yet, dude. I guess internal charge might be enough. You want as much air as you can get. I don't even think it's modeled in game that this can be detected. Just do this real quick. Game sounds a bit low. Crank that sucker. Try minus 15 dB. Alright, how's that? Let's see, can I do an order real quick?
Make turns for 4 knots.
How's that sound? Want a little more? Give you a little more. 688i is so loud. It's so loud, man. Yeah, I probably don't need to be this shallow for that, but we'll go with it. We're here. Oh yeah, I get active tracks. Yes. Brilliant. I've missed that. My active tracks. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, shot by gun. This is Dangerous Waters 2, like in spirit. Zonalist seems to have completely withdrawn after their surface broach. Okay, let's go to minus. Let's try minus 11. Alrighty, how's this? Here's another order for you.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
That looks like it should probably be pretty good, huh? Alright, what do we got? I need to be looking at this. I think we're too far out still. Or at least everything might be in the baffles here. How's this air coming? Something off that way, Sierra 1, due north. Yeah, I gotta get reacquainted with this because in 688i, for some reason the broadband sees things before the narrowband. Not so in Dangerous Waters, and zooming this in would help. Oh, I'm gonna start going insane trying to look at this again. Okay, looks all good. No one really seems to be around. Of course, there's a bit decently large baffles. What's this guy's bearing? 2? He's in the baffles. Go back to 5 knots. Let's do
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Yeah, in real life, this snorkel mast would be making a nice little feather up there, but it is night. Let's see. Come this way.
Come right to course 039. How am I?
Good. Yeah, so I got it at minus 10 dB for Dangerous Waters. For 688i, it's at like minus 23 dB. The game is so loud. Oh my god. Hidden mic. Or I hit the pop filter. Hit the pop filter. Hit the pop hit the pop filter. Alright, which Mega Mod is the best for DW these days? It depends on what you're doing. RA is pretty much what all the multiplayer people use. I enjoy Lwami. RA is pretty high strung in my opinion. It's almost like you're playing a professional sport, like you gotta keep that edge, and it's kind of exhausting. My opinion. So I like Lwami because I tend to do single player stuff. I wish I know someone had mentioned before they were going to try and consider combining RA and Lawami, and that keep the Lawami database stuff, but put in like all the drivable platforms of RA. Sounds like a hell of an undertaking to me. Alright, well, we know what happens in this mission. Oh, I didn't set the time speed up thing, did I? Let's check. Pause. Where's that located again? It's so bright, my face is just like, huh. Where is it? Max. Let me search on to find it. Oh, max ping volume. I know people have mentioned loud pings before. Look at that. You can turn that down right there. Max timescale 8. Good. It's set. Alright, are we secure from this?
Secure ventilating.
Make my depth 155.
Bottom limited. Alright. Get a little deep. What's the
Steady on course.
depth
0,
beneath the keel here? 150
9.
looks pretty good. Oh, look at this model. Look at this model. Look at him. He loves it. Oh, Cheese142, thank you for following. Dr. Bazing. Or Bazing. I don't know. Thank you for following. I like Bazing. Alright, we are leveled out here. Oh, and you get momentum in this game. 688i and subcommand do not model ship momentum. You got momentum in this game. Are they still like kind of... No, they should be exposed. Hello.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 358. Designated Sierra 3.
Okay, not a mirror contact of the one we just marked.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 314. Designated Sierra 4.
Alright, that's all she wrote. That's what we got right now. 2 tracks. TAO Sonar Soup. New track. Was it Sierra 2 and Sierra 4? Oh, I can actually merge tracks and get something useful out of it. Like, sometimes, I understand sometimes when people ask, like, what's the best, like, 688i Subcommander Dangerous Waters. And from, like, maybe, like, a mission perspective, you could argue. And certain features, but, like, they're all strict upgrades. Like, Subcommand is, like, a strict upgrade of 688i, and Dangerous Waters is a strict upgrade. I just wish, like, Sunless would have, like, carried the campaigns over to all the games, like, themselves. Play, like, all those campaigns, like, in the subsequent games. Alright, Master 2, we'll assume 10 knots. Oh my god, look at the detail on this TMA screen. I can use keys to navigate around and scroll wheel to zoom. Holy shit. Alright, this one guy north of us, he's on a very, like, square control thing here. Maybe more like going northerly. Whoa, hey, hoo-ha, no, not that. Not that close. Oh, I changed course. Good. He's probably doing east or west. I was like, oh, he's not right there. No, sir. No, sir. There is no time. There is no time, sir. Watch Gettysburg over the 4th of July. There is no time. A man of your quality can take what I've said and learn from it as a man does. Okay. A naked guy. uh, in another social context, that could lead to you getting tackled at a football game. At a football game! Why is my voice cracking? Note to self, never go east to west. Yes, avoid nice, even courses. I often... Oh, and I have history. I can see the history I've done. Yes. I often get stuck not maneuvering enough. If you got something like tracked on a hull-bound sensor, because remember, if the toad is turning, it gives you bad data. But if you got something on like the spherical or the hull, you can just like order a rudder degree left or right and just throw someone's TMA to fits, because you'll be constantly moving. It'll be very hard for them to get a solution of you. I've never tried it, never put it into practice. Okay, Master 1, did he turn? Or is he just going like straight line? Where's the straight line? I will admit, if it's like a lower resolution, it's easier to see if something is straight or not. Man of your quality. Start with that. Oh, hello. Lights. All of the lights. What are these guys again? It's been so long since I played this mission. We got 50. We got... 355. No, sorry, wrong. 180. 51 ETA. Oh, I'm nearly in the same spot. Okay. T-43. Hubei. Oh, there's more 5180s up here. What is this? Diesel engine ships, 2 shafts small. Giggity. 2 shafts medium. Giggity. Okay, now 2 shafts large. Doll. Zoom this out. I got like Windows scaling going on. That's a little too much. Oh yeah, Junkai. Yuting, no, not doing a landing here, Zhengwei. F-22 Raptor. Possible. Jianghu. All these medium ships. Okay, well, take your pick at this point. Blades. I always want to, that's the problem with this spreadsheet. This needs to be like off to the side because I want to freeze this top frame. I guess only for the purposes of this, but that's fine. Alright, it's one of these guys in here. Take your pick. Diesel ships. $24 per mile shots, goodness gracious. Goodness me. Alright, let's get this show on the road here. We do not need to hang around. We know what's going on in this mission. Got these 2 surface ships, a sub somewhere around here. Or is it up here? I think it's around here. And a sub over here somewhere. Ready to go straight in. I don't like being up on all this shallowness away from this deep stuff. Right here, we're close to deep. We can get out quick. But going up here, it's like, ugh. Forget about it. And there's like some glitch here with this data here. There's no way it's like a constant 43-foot shelf like that everywhere. Okay, well, let's look at this. What are we expecting? It's all going to be around 400 something. I don't think I'm gonna put the auto crew on if I'm like speeding around. I don't know. It's not I feel like in 688i things can really sneak up on you there. Oh, I guess I didn't really like check the radio message. Let's slow down here and stream the wire. This guy's wearing a wire.
Take turns for 3 knots, maneuvering aye.
No active freak in those tables. That is correct. Yeah, they don't list all the active freaks for Lawami like they do with RA. I think if someone, probably me, goes in the database, you could probably extract all that out, but I know in RA, I think a lot of the ships have very unique active sonar frequencies. Not sure that's the case in this game. Like most of these ships may have the same 3000 hertz active signature. Anything in the reference? Yeah, it just kind of gives these ranges.
Radio. New message.
Hello. Let's slow this down while we take a read. This is all just flavor. Yeah, just flavor. Never played Lawami. It's what I do like about Lawami is that they have a pretty nice manual that really goes into depth about how the game works and what they changed. With RA, there's nothing like that, and that's always bugged me as an engineer. At least I don't think there's anything like that that I know of. You're gonna have to comb through all the change logs and forum posts and all that crap. But Lawami has it in one nice centralized location. The spherical is more sensitive in this game. Almost to the point like you can see a nice big track and not mark it. Because in the stock game I guess you wouldn't be able to see that or something. I don't know how it works. The baffles for the sphere are bigger. I think they're the same size for the toad. 9 to 69. Yeah, plus or minus 30. Really? That's plus or minus 30? Okay, yeah, I guess this one is 120 then. What do we got? Oh my god, it's so much, it's so fine. So many pixels. About 160 to 280. Yeah, 120. 120 degrees. Basically useless, yeah. That's kind of supported by physics to some extent. Spherical is tuned for higher frequencies. The flank arrays are tuned for mid to low, and then the toad is tuned for very low frequencies, so all else equal, the sphere would have the worst performance, because high frequencies attenuate much more rapidly. Like if you got a car driving by with a loud sound system, you only really hear the bass. And that's because to dampen low frequencies, you need to have a medium that's like almost as long as the wavelength, and for those low frequencies, that can mean something rather thick, if I understand that correctly. In the instance of the car is not thick enough to dampen those sounds. You are the loud car guy with the sub. I am the guy with the sub. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get water, my voice is not cooperating. Let's keep on trucking, partner. This one's a little tricky if you want to, like, turn. Oh, this guy's probably maneuvered up here. No pings from Master 1. Did the speller turn? Interesting. It's like not moving at all. It's like maintaining the same orientation as I slide it up and down just about. That's weird. What is that? That was weird. The north, if it was a northerly course, it wasn't changing, but southerly it moves around. Huh. It was southerly then. Yeah, this guy has this little box thing that he does. Exact same course as I do. For the northerly. Well, I don't think the northerly is correct, first of all. Let's take this down to 10 minutes. Okay, so if he was a parallel track, you can see here that these lines intersect and then fan out. If he was doing a parallel track, these would all be, well, parallel. So it's not that, but it's a good guess. But yeah, if a parallel track, if it's always the same bearing, you cannot, that is an unsolvable TMA solution. You have to turn. You cannot solve a parallel track. And a parallel track also means that it's either heading directly away from you or like on a collision course. So that can usually mean a weapon. Yeah, we could go a little. Oh, I'm still going 3 knots. I thought I sped up. Sorry.
5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Let's do a cool 6. Cool whip.
Make turns for 6 knots, maneuvering aye.
Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Did some mild mass treatment to dampen most surfaces that would otherwise leak sound outside. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I've like looked up online like about sound damping, and whenever you find out more about a topic than most people know, it always becomes like depressing. And what I mean is like when it comes to like building homes, like they never, if you like leave gaps in the building, that's where all the sound like leaks through. So like I'm in like a half level, like a ground level, me, and then an upper level, split level. So my roommate's room is like right here, and it starts like right at like lamp level, and you can tell they didn't like seal it enough because I can like if he's in there, I can just hear his voice coming through like it's clear as day. Very annoying, and that's not an inexpensive fix either. Nor is it mine to fix. This is a rental. Alright, we've been going to this course for a while. We're getting pings from Master 2, right? I can put him in the baffles. Yeah. Let's just go due north.
Come left to course. 0, 0, 0. Oh my.
Before that turn gets going crazy. No, there's a sub out here somewhere. Okay, yeah, this guy seems to be heading away. It's hard to tell when that second line starts coming up from, like, here it's, like, weak, and it's easier to see than when it's a stronger here. At least for me, for my colorblind ass, I can barely see that. But when it's weak, it's so much of a higher contrast. Because the screen should really be, like, pitch black. Because this line is pitch black, like, you shouldn't be able to see that. Be able to see this better. I guess that's something you can... Is that easily changeable? I know, like, in real life it isn't pitch black, but for how they model it, like that, I'm sure that line is pretty close to pitch black there. Oh, you made it white. Interesting. Yeah, I was reading some article talking about it was kind of like a rebuttal to dark mode, saying like human eyes are meant for seeing small dark things against bright backgrounds, and their example was like think of like an animal on top of a hill silhouetted against the sky. They're saying our eyes are more built for light mode with respect to software than dark mode.
Steady on course. 0.
Hey,
0,
X-Fire.
0.
Oh my god, isn't that like that messaging app from like the 2000s? I just do whatever default profile is for my monitor. I don't feel like messing with that for gameplay purposes. A brunette on the top of the hill. I must pounce. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a sub up here somewhere, so I don't know. Gotta keep that toad bare to some extent. Buy a few tons of rubber from the Typhoon gets recycled. It's probably like residually radioactive. Unless they've already like towed off all those reactor compartments to Novaya Zemlya and sunk them in the ocean like they always do. Oh, there's a gamma setting in here. Oh, there is. Huh. Something to consider. Quote unquote to 0.8. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's not as big a deal here when you already got a track, but if you're trying to just look for one, a little annoying. It's not terrible though. Because if it's really faint, you got that like nice black that's a bit easier to see, but it still could be better. Okay, well that's good though. That can change the gamma of just the game. I like having like a well-calibrated mod. I don't know that it matters to me since I'm colorblind. I just like stuff to be as it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, so this is green too. Interesting. Yeah, I do remember that screenshot. It just seems so, I don't want to say cheaty. Because I was trying to think, like, if they did make their screens white by default, I feel like that a faint signal would then be white and then the strong signal would be black. They would do it that way. I don't know. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Just like speculating on that stuff. That baffle looks weird. Alright, let's keep this cranking. Trying to plow through here. See if we can't get this done in one video. Master Own Toad data. Toad wonk. He may have turned. He was doing that originally. I know your quality. Well, let's just stick with this, I guess. Stick with it. That history on all right. That changes his position that much. Okay. Well, that's just where the solution was, not where he actually was. Master 2. That may not be it. What about 12? About slower. Oh, I don't think it matters too much. Doesn't seem to be too sensitive to speed changes in the solution here. Stick with 10. Stick with a nice 10 there. Yeah, I know you can adjust color from GPU settings. I just don't want to mess with the colors of my monitor. It's just a me thing. Yeah. You do go a little insane trying to look for contacts in your ear. Like, is that a contact? Is that a contact? Is that a contact? But yeah, how do you change it? Is it simple enough? I'd like to change it just to pure black. Okay. Well, we just changed course. Oh, keep going. I know there's a sub up here, though. He's gonna do his thing. I'm not worried about him. Master 1's a little trickier to track. I know there's a sub here. Let's come this way.
Come left to course 299. How am I?
I always hate dog legging up. It always takes so much longer, but it's necessary. Pack the game files and repack. Okay. I think I've done that before to like look at sounds. There's like a sound extractor tool. Does that gamma 0.8 like make the game look all like ghosty and pale or something? Or super dark? Yeah, sure. That sounds good, Spraz. Thank you. What time is it? 5:30? Got another half an hour.
Steady on course 299.
Yeah, I know the faintest lines will be invisible. It just always kind of bugs me that, like, you can see the faintest lines better on the screen. Just want to see what it's like. It might look kind of jarring. Because this isn't pure black either. This is like, I don't know what that is. some kind of lighter color. Yeah, okay, after looking at this, I can tell that this is green. It's interesting. Alright, how's that toad doing? We straight? We can't. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 331. Designated Sierra 5.
Very close to my baffles. I'd like to open that up a little bit.
Come left to course. Come left to course. 2, 8, 6. Helmi.
The straight up the middle strategy will be very dependent on where this sub is. I'm gonna go a little slower here.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, all stuff to consider. Why am I trying to click multiplayer chat? I don't know. Very faint ping.
2, 8.
That
6.
guy? That guy's fair. Oh, well, he's facing this way now, at least. That's what that means. Oh, when these pings hang around for a while, it's not like 688i where they fade out of existence in 2 seconds. All around good. Sierra 5. Low and slow diesel, right? Something like that. 2 or 3 knots. Well, if it's over that way, I should probably go back to the east, but should probably just hang out here for a few minutes to try and get some data. Right? I don't know. Do I want to get closer to this guy potentially where he is? But this way I'm not really... Could be getting closer. Do you get torpedo warning in Luami? Like the omnipotent, instantaneous torpedo warning? I think you do. Alright, let's come back this way.
Come right to course. 0, 6, 2. Helmi.
I can already tell going this way that we're not really getting a high bearing rate on this guy, so I might as well come back this other way.
Come right to course. 0, 4, 4. Helmi.
This guy turned east a while ago. Seems like it. There's obviously some way to do it if the RA guys did it, but it's not something that I think most people could do. Honestly, I don't really have much of an issue with it. If your entire job was just to stare at the sonar, then sure, I can understand it. But there's other stuff to do. But I do understand, like, if someone hears a torpedo in the water before you could even see it, like, on the sonar. Yeah, this is gonna take us a little while to hammer down this solution, all this maneuvering. Let's go back to 6.
Make turns for 6 knots, maneuvering aye.
I'm hoping going this way will yield more fruit, bearing rate wise.
Steady on course 0, 4, 4.
I think before we had ourselves a lead. I think he's heading like southerly. So with lead, this is the max you can be, right? Yeah. Lead lag, that's the minimum distance you can be. There's no way we're hearing him that far away. So we should get a better bearing rate on him at this point, I think. Oh, I was like, why did that disappear? I'm time-lapsing. Sometimes I forget to remember that you're doing that. Or at least me. I don't know about you. I could almost turn this up a little. 688i is so loud. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Huh. Interesting. Something like that, huh? Counter to what I was thinking. Further away, perhaps, than I thought. This isn't much use to look at. Yeah, there's still a lot of bad data here. That one might be the first good line 2 lines ago. Or is that 1 line ago? We don't need to get into semantics. Unless you want to. Hey, Junglin's speech, what's up, man? Ping! Back in the world of dangerous waters. Maybe a little bit stronger than it was before. Maybe. That's all we got. Those 3 tracks. Excuse me. How's Master 1 looking? I know I said Master 1, we ended up on Master 2. That's how it goes sometimes. I know your quality. Okay. 20 miles, huh? Distant contact. Not gonna mess with it. Oh, very good. I imagine that's why most people watch me. It's for the TMA contemplation. Because that's what I do most of the time. Alright, back to Sierra 5. I do want to make like an Chasley's ultimate guide to TMA or something. And when you get a Boeing like this, that can mean incorrect speed. This guy's also going so slow that a turn would take a long time. It's data. Could he be this far away? I mean, that looks like a nice solution because there's your towed turn bump. Even though it did turn a few times back here. No, I really only turned once after I found this guy. I think I turned a little bit more. I was going more like this and then turned a little more westerly, but no, there's really like one turn in there. That looks like a nice solution with a towed bump, doesn't it? Question is, where is it really straighten out? Assuming constant course and speed. Can I really be picking him up from that far away? 19 miles? I might have to go back the other way just to get some more data here. This isn't making any sense. There's no way I'm hearing this guy from this far away. The data don't lie. People do. I don't. It works. I don't think 5 knots helps us any. I think that just pushes it out further. Now I could be wrong about that. He could be going maybe a little faster, a little closer in. This seems more plausible. We are in. This is the Liu Doctrine campaign. We're in. This is Vietnam here, so this is near like where the U.S. government did that false flag operation. What was that? Something Bay. This is part of China. Hong Kong's up here somewhere. And China. Oh, over here. Here's Hong Kong. Right? Yeah. Right? It has to be. This game is made after the handover, though, wasn't it? I don't know. But yeah, it's China. We're going against China. Oh, let's catch up on this stuff. Oh, I don't even bother doing TMA on the Fig, Dr. Bazing. There's so much stuff going on the Fig. I do TMA on the sub because there's not much going on. I can. On the parry, things are so fast. Let the auto crew handle that. That's why I haven't made a TMA tutorial for the Fig, because I don't use it. I'd have to learn it to make the tutorial. Oh, that sounds pretty good, John Glenn's speech. We can get in contact about that. Oh, look at everyone chiming in. Golf-a-tonkin, golf-a-tonkin. Heard it on Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. Don't take that as a slight. Rip that paper off. Okay, I see your message, Spraz. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why they do the paper one on the frigate, but then the subs get the digital one. Orange and stock background. But don't the Akulas have that terrible orange on whatever that color is? Alright, we've gotten some good data on this guy. Let's kick it back. It looks like he's going, yeah, easterly, so we can do a, put him right near the baffles, and he'll just keep working his way out of that. So 328, let's go to 297.
Come left to course. 2, 9.
That is going to put us
Helm on.
closer to him for a little bit, but I don't know exactly where he is. What does it matter? We need to know where he is before I can proceed. Dr. Ryan. Oh, when I was watching Gettysburg, what's his name? Armistead? Low Armistead, the Confederate general. He's played by Jeffrey Pelt, the National Security Advisor from Hunt for October. I'm like, I know this guy. Where do I know this guy? That was fun. Yeah, I guess the frigates just don't get the schmancy fancy stuff. Richard Jordan, is that his name? He doesn't look like a Richard. Oh, hello. Master 2 on the broadband there. I never know what causes this. That always looks like a track, but I think it's just some anomaly. That's like where the toad is pointing out to infinity behind me. So maybe that's why that looks like that. There's always like a line there, but it doesn't show up down here, just here. Maybe that's where like the random noise meets each other. No, because this is the toad baffles. I'm in here. That's the whole point of the toad baffles. Ugh. Alright, let's expedite this. Why are we sitting here watching paint dry? I remember when Dangerous Waters first came out, this model looked like the sub-command model. For some reason they released an updated model for the 688i. Not complaining, it looks very good, but I don't know why it didn't ship with that initially. Are we straight yet? No. Are we straight yet? Try harder. Alright, we're there. Well, this isn't here yet. We still gotta give this some time. There is no time. Dun 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 bow bow dum ba dum bow bow dum ba dum bow bow bum ba ba bow. How we looking? We looking? Be just my luck if he frickin' turned. This is it's waking. It's waking. It just seems implausible, dude. He's that far. I mean, I guess if it's that crappy of a sub. I keep forgetting this isn't RA with their diesels. I mean, what could this be? Chinese subs. Not much. Oh yeah, the screw is very nice. In RA, they put the little anti-cavitation ring around it that you can actually see, like in if you look up like 688Is in dry dock, they do have that ring. I don't know if that's actually like. I mean, I think it's confirmed by other sources, but part of me is like, do they put the ring on there so you can't like deduce the shape of the end of the tip of the propeller from spying or something? I don't know. but I think the ring is actually there. It's to prevent tip cavitation. Because the whole point of like angling these propellers back is because, you know, the outer part moves faster than the inner part, so you're trying to like have to like stop and think about it for a second, but you're trying to make it so it doesn't move as quickly, which doesn't seem possible physically, but that's where like the angle comes into play. At least that's what I think is happening. I'm not a not a hydrodynamicist, or whatever the fancy name is for someone who designs screws for submarines. Alright, how's this looking? This first data is a little dubious. I was doing maneuvering. I mean, assuming the speed is good, this is what he's doing. I think that just brought him in a little bit closer than I had him before. It's all over the place. Okay. This guy's still doing his easterly thing. Boo. Yeah, I mean, I want to come up with, like, try and exhaust all the possible TMA scenarios to make my ultimate TMA guide. But sometimes, like, if you have the history on, and if it keeps, like, progressing backwards with, like, parallel history tracks like this that keep getting further or closer, I think that generally means you've got the wrong speed. But these are all things I want to determine more concretely. It's easy in 688i, you can always get Demon, which I hear is not really used as that reliable of a source of speed in real life. They tend to use TMA, or they tend to trust speed determined from TMA more than Demon. Alright, well, we've gotten some good clean data on this guy. And, you know, depending on what speed works best, this is what he's doing. Alright, what is this data doing here? Okay, yeah, okay, so we're doing lead lag. New data, there's your minimum point. Then lead was this data before, there's your max point, so you got him bracketed with that, he's in there. Okay. Well. It's all gonna be a question of timing, because he's going this way, but I feel like my best bet would be just to go this way, because this guy's up here too, that's the wild card. His course never seems to be as predictable. Let's come. Oh, yeah, I can do waypoints. Yes. Waypoints can be a little annoying for Toad purposes. Let's just do C. Let's go this way. He's got to change course at some point, though, because if I go this way, we're going to get very close to each other. But he probably can't hear. But let's go this way. I would prefer to go this kind of direction here. But honestly, we either got to go all the way around this way, or I remember this guy has like never goes further east than some point, so there's also running that gambit, but that got us in trouble last time, and I don't want to go through there. It's just like a timing nightmare. and this sub is here. I think going around this way is our best bet. Because running this gambit is terrible. Or, yeah, gambit. Gambit? Bastion? No, gambit. Yeah, the concave and convex lines, I learned that from someone in the know. I will not divulge further. I did not deduce that myself. I guess if I sat around and thought about it long enough, I could come up with it, but I was nowhere near ever thinking of that. But that's a good one. Very good one. Alright, we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna shallow it out a bit.
Come right to course 6, 3. How am I?
Okay, this guy's not turned yet, still doing his thing. Yeah, definitely trickier on cylindrical. It would be easier to do if like you were playing this as like a dedicated sonar person to keep track of it. But the way the game's set up now where you gotta run around and do everything, more or less, it can be hard to keep track of it. I guess you could you could write it down. I wish it would give you like, I mean, for something on the cylindrical display, tenths of a degree would help a little bit. But sometimes if you just have like a whole degree, it can be too coarse. I really wish you could zoom this in. That would be nice. I'm a big boy now. You use the Chaz meme. Can anyone use that, or do you have to be subscribed to use the Chaz meme? Flop. Alright, I would keep going, but I still gotta exercise and make dinner. So I might be calling it here. Wait, that guy's gotta pass through the baffles there. Oh, hello, we have a third frequency. 460. 455, 460, something like that. Nope, definitely gonna be 460 there. Man, you can't tell these guys apart until the fifth one. We'll just say this Jangwei 2 to be conservative. That's this guy, right? Jake. Confidence medium. Assumed hostile. How do you do those other ones with the little like those tiny hand things? We're not gonna get anything on Master 1 at all. Hey, it's me. Look, Mom on TV. Alright. Let's call it here. Look at these old saves. I could probably delete those. Lou MO5 201. Second attempt. Steady as she goes. Tracking sub. I am sure. This is weird. Your non-critical goal is to disable the runway. That's the entire objective of the mission. That's fine. The mod emote thingy. Okay. I don't really Twitch that much besides hosting it. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. If you'd like to support the channel further, got links to my Patreon and Spreadshirt store below. I did not put the shirt on. Let me get it. Fancy shirts with sound speed propagation stuff. Available in my Spreadshirt store. See you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.